We're all hooked up. Let's go.
We showed up 6:30 in the morning and a huge tour bus behind me showed up at 6:30 in the morning. What are the odds? So this is Horseshoe Bend. It is beautiful and it is exactly like the photos. It is a really easy hike, so I always imagined climbing to the top of this mountain and looking down. It's not like that at all, actually. It's a very easy walk. It does cost $10 to park, so that's something to keep in mind. So a few minutes ago, we saw a boat down here. It was so tiny. And then we also saw a couple kayaks. So it's crazy to think about people down there swimming, boating, kayaking. I think that sounds amazing. That might be something we have to check out. There are a lot of people here for 6:30 a.m. So we're surprised by the tour bus, surprised by a group of, I don't know, 10 to 15 National Park Service men. I think they're just taking pictures and hanging out, but there's a lot of people.
Okay, so we made it to Page, Arizona. It is 1,000 degrees everywhere.
And no shade anywhere.
I think if you were here and you had a boat that you could motor around the lake on and kind of explore the lake, it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the water, it's pretty miserable.
We're staying at the Waweep campgrounds, RV park and campgrounds, and so it's part of Lake Powell. I will just say everything here costs something. So you know, if you are gonna take a shower, it's $2. If you're going to do laundry, it costs, but that's pretty normal. But then if you want to use the pool and different amenities, there's like a $75 fee, but it's kind of unlimited at that point. Once you pay that $75, you know, if you're here a week, that might be worth it for your family. Then everything you want to do besides swimming basically costs money.
Yeah, it kind of everywhere you turn, like to go to Horseshoe Bend, it costs $10 to park. Like Hilarie said, the convenience package to be able to use the pool is like $75.
The ideal day, I think, would be you come in one night, the next morning you get up really early, go see Horseshoe Bend before the crowds get maybe a little bit stronger. Go to Antelope Canyon. It's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost you $60 up to $120 per person. It's a lot. We're just not really sold on that. After that, rent a boat for like the vast majority of your day. I think that would be a lot of fun.
A lot of the stuff here advertises itself as dog friendly, but the heat, particularly for us with Maggie, really kind of makes it undog friendly. You can bring your pet to a lot of things here, which sounds really cool and we were really interested in, but the heat is just so prohibitive, and Maggie doesn't really like the water.
No, I hated it. I do not like that. She's sitting over there frowning at us like she knows we're talking about her.
Yeah, we came here from Zion, which was hot, and we're headed to Arches, which is hot, so like it's just gonna be hot for a minute.
Okay, so we have this heat hack that we came up with. You know those like pop-out visors that you can use on your
Windshield.
Yeah, the windshield of your vehicle. Get those windshield visors and put them in your your RV. This is my ghetto rig. I'm trying to keep this place cool. And it's hard. This is pretty smart, but pretty ghetto. This is the cover that I would normally put over the bike. I hung it up here over our back window. It has helped a whole lot. I probably need to like move this all over to the other side now that the sun has moved, but I'm very proud. It would be ideal if there was shade though outside. That would be my preference. So sad. She did not want to be left behind. For a run, and we're actually leaving this morning, so we're trying to get up really early so we can hit the road and be driving in the morning because it is seriously hot out there and it's very beautiful. I have to say the things that we've loved the most here is the sunrise and the sunset, so it's lovely. Well, this was a short and sweet trip to the Lake Powell area, which is kind of a national park. It's like the Glen Canyon National Park Recreation Area.
It's managed by the National Park Service, so in that family. We were only here a couple nights,
yeah,
and we didn't do a whole lot because of the heat and because a lot of stuff was cost prohibitive.
It looks like there could be some fun things to do. If you want to tune into the podcast, you can hear more elaborate details about that. Horseshoe Bend, obviously, is everything you think it's going to be. It's beautiful, and it's much easier to access than you might think. It's just been so hot this whole time, and so we wanted to cool off and go spend an evening on a patio after dark and kind of like enjoy some outdoor time with Maggie. We got to this patio, to this brewery, and they literally had like 6 to 8 fires going, like actual flames.
Yeah.
And Jamin had to sit right. He had one like right behind him, and I could feel the heat on the other side of the table, so
the sun's gone down. It's only 93 degrees, so I'm going to warm myself by this fire.
that's funny. That was
Yeah,
funny.
if there was any part of me that was like starting to be like, oh, maybe we should stick around a little bit, like that fire behind me was like, no, it's blazing hot. You have to get out of here.
We're used to places in Dallas. Most places have like misters and fans, and so I think I expected that. And I typically think of fire as being something more for the fall.
When you need to be warm.
When you need to be warm.
As opposed to when you've been warm all day and are sweating and just continue to sweat.
Yeah. We are now off to Arches.
Yep, we're headed to Arches National Park. We've got permits set up to get into the park.
Yep.
So we're excited to explore.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, but we're prepared. I think it's starting to become easier and easier, even for Maggie. So let's see what it's all about.
Yeah, come with us.
All right. Life is short, guys.
Wander well. We're all hooked up. Let's go.